Hey, I want to make this video on aiming sensitivity. Somebody brought it up the other day. It's got me thinking a lot about my sensitivity, my settings. First off, I want to talk about Type A. Type A, in my opinion, should be for the third-person shooters. Type B should be for first-person shooter. I did have every single category maxed out. I left a few there, the ones that were just my general sensitivity. I want those at 10. The others, I did bring them down just to see, you know. Maybe I didn't need them quite so high. I do use the Elite controller with the high right thumbstick, so I can control my aiming a little bit better. But I did bring everything down, and then I had these two games, and I wanted to show you those two games. Not that I had just these stellar games, but I don't know, maybe it did make a difference. Alright, so if you were just interested in how I have my aiming set up, you know, you can probably stop the video now. Otherwise, you can kind of see me playing with those settings. So you can kind of be the judge. Is my aiming better than it has been in other videos? So I did down that guy because I didn't want him to get inside and get rescued. Get away from his grenade. But I'm going to just kind of go over my gameplay now. So this shocks me. I'm surprised this guy, all by himself, thinks he's going to take me. Or take us. I guess he probably didn't realize I had a team right here, too. Since they had just been dealing with me. And, I mean, I get it sometimes. When you lose your team, you kind of want to go kamikaze. So we weren't sure here if there were still guys in the building. So we're going to kind of be careful. So I'm looking for 7.62. I'm going through this ammo pretty fast. And also, this was the first time I'd ever gotten a Gorza. And I had it fully decked out at the silencer, the 4X, the extended clip. It was very much like having a M4 fully decked out. It was pretty cool, pretty fun. I definitely didn't want to be the guy who lost the match with the Gorza. So we're just being careful. I didn't know if there was still a guy in there. I wanted to throw a grenade in case there was. So we had been trying to get to that Harry Potter house, but I'd seen guys up in the top. I did down a guy earlier before the video started. You know, he was rescued. So, oh yeah, I'm leaving all of my footage in here of me looting because my son said he'd like to see how I loot. So that's why it's all in this video. The other thing, I know that, you know, I can use down on the D-pad. Don't tell me in the comments that I can do that because I know it. But for some reason, I like to go to my inventory and use the health. I don't know why, I just do. I can't explain it. You know, and I know that when you're in the inventory, for some reason, you've got that guy that's in the center, the shadow of the person. I don't even know why that's there. It's not like you see anything on your person. It's just covering up the screen. But, I don't know. Does anyone else ever notice that? Has it bugged them? So we knew guys were in here. I cooked the grenade, because everyone tells me, cook the grenade. So I finally did, just for you guys. Oh, yeah, close your eyes right here. Don't watch this part. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Nope. That didn't happen. Nope. That grenade did not bounce back. All right, so I'm looking at the circle, and I'm kind of wanting to get to the edge of the next circle pretty quick. My team, they still want to get that guy, and that probably was a good call on their part. They flashbanged that, and Scuba ran in and finished the guy off. I think he threw the flashbang. He'll appreciate me telling everybody. So when I saw this guy, I thought, you know, I can't let him get behind this tree. I gotta take him out while he doesn't have any cover. That's why I left my cover. So I'm not sure where that shot came from, but I was worried that they were gonna finish off the rest of my team. So I'm really thankful that they were able to get the heal off, although we did lose Scuba. He was in that bush I was hiding in, so I'm kind of glad I left that. Sorry, Scuba. You had to take one for the team, I guess. That's what you get for team killing. Oh, that's right, I said it. Alright, this is actually my first time I think I ever wore a ghillie suit as well. But I still can't grass snake. I just can't do it. Probably should have. So as the team moves up to the right, I'm not exactly sure where these guys are at. I did see that guy. And my team gets him. Now, I don't know what I was thinking. Somebody on my team said he's east, and for some reason I looked north. So that's my bad. I looked the wrong way. So I'm stepping out, just trying to get the last guy to shoot at me. And so we can figure out where he is. And it does work. That's what the team did see him shooting. They go into action. But this is when he said east, and for some reason I looked north. So, whoops. But when they both go down, I kind of go into seeing what's going on. And I am able to spot the final guy. And Gorza him to death. So we get the win on that one. So yeah, I have my driving sensitivity to 10. Maybe I need to bring this down a little bit. But I'd say that's a perfect landing. Perfect landing. So this is Foulmaster Flex's first night on his own Xbox playing the game. And he'd already gotten a solo chicken dinner. And then I joined him, and then this game happened. I think this was my first game of the night with the new sensitivity settings. I don't know, maybe we were playing against kids, because they were doing some crazy stuff. You're going to hear these horns honking, and it's chaos for a while. Whoa, that was so close. That guy tried to run me over. So anyways, I'm wanting to get up to the next circle as fast as I can. In situations like this, I don't want to be the last one going and running with everyone else. And I think this must be a kid. Look at what his loot is. I mean, he's had, like 15 minutes to loot? And he basically has nothing. Like, he's either a noob or a child. I mean, I'm not getting on to him, It's just interesting to me. It just wasn't a lot for me to take. So you know me, I always like to know where I'm going to go. So I've already picked my destination, where I want to be. And I still need a little bit of ammo, so that's why I picked these buildings. And I thought this one was safe, and then I kind of realized that, oh wait, the circle will be here on top of us. I do like to loot these though, and I heard those people fighting. I didn't know if there was anyone here, so I'm just being a little careful, cautious. So go ahead and just jump into the next building. Foulmaster Flex is with me. What's really funny is he didn't have a mic. Since he just got this Xbox, he hasn't had a mic yet. So basically I was having a one-way conversation. He was just listening to me. So I thought, oh, if I give this a chance, maybe somebody will come out that door, but no one ever does. I'm not entirely sure where the person was at. So, I'm like I said, I always like to look and see where I'm going to go to. That one building that I tagged, that's the one I want to go to. And it was the last bit of building that you could get into for the next circle. So I did not want to be out in that field in the final 10. So I'd rather be in a building. Yeah, see, like I said, is this another child or a noob playing? I don't know. When the game first started, you'd see a lot of people driving in cars at the end of the game, and that just doesn't happen anymore. So it was interesting to see people doing that technique again. So I'm just checking out the house, listening before we get in. So we go ahead and step in. We're just going to be careful here. Wait just a moment. And I want to see how the final circle what it drops down to. And we have a visitor. So, that I did the third person aiming, took both those guys out. That's nothing new. I'm really, that's where my strong suit is up close. So I don't know. I can't say that my aiming wasn't really that much better than it has been. Possibly. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm going to use these settings for a week or so and then just see, do I feel like I'm getting more kills? I did take a lot of fire, but yeah, I don't know. I know that I've seen some of my own teammates use the iron sights in situations just like that because they're using the type B, and I get onto them every single time. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention your name, Toxic, but you know who you are. So what's funny here is I didn't realize how many people were left. I'm just worried about getting enough bullets for the end of this, and I'm trying to figure out where we're going to go. So I didn't want to go out into the field. We'd have to be running from hay bale to hay bale, and I just did not want to do that for the end of the game. So even right here, I still didn't know how many were alive until probably right about here is when it dawned on me that there's just one person left. So I wanted to get real brave and real bold and see if we can see that guy starting to shoot at us because, most of the time I can outgun people. So that's why I'm not really worried about a whole lot of cover. I want this person to shoot at us. But I was thinking he's probably in this Harry Potter house or somewhere around it. I did not think he was right there. So now it's time to take it to him. And he should have moved a long time ago. Anyways, M16 with burst mode gets him every time. Hope these little tips helped. Let me know if it does or doesn't, or how you have your aim settings. Maybe I'll change it to yours. Anyways, like and subscribe. See you later.